I want to come in from above.
Action.
I want to come in from above.
I want to come in from that way. To the left, to the left. Pull up. Action. Action.
Stop saying action.
Stop being such a bitch. Action.
Stop.
Can you just do your intro?
I don't have an intro.
Well,
This.
Dude.
I'm ruining it.
Sorry.
This is a microscope and it's connected to a laptop, and when we put it on stuff you can see it really close. So we just shot a video on Steffi's channel doing like face pores and sweat and mucus and body modifications. We didn't do mucus, did we? No, we did my throat. Body modifications and scarring and stuff. It's pretty gross, but we're going to change it up on this channel, and I've got a bunch of items, and we're going to examine some nature stuff. Closer.
Action.
Stop.
Leaf.
I mean, this looks very leafy. I don't know what I was expecting, really.
Looks like a leaf to me. I've never seen such a leafier leaf in my life. Leafier leaf in my life.
Alright, well, it doesn't look that interesting close up, damn it.
But don't worry, we have more.
We have more leaves. Alright,
This
try
one's
just
pink.
Yeah, try the pink side.
Wow, a pink leaf. That kind of looks like your nose.
It does a little bit.
Wow, that's so cool. Wow. Amazing.
Leaves
Don't
it.
worry, there's more.
That looks exactly like skin does. Well, let me demonstrate. See?
Not really.
It's the exact same thing. See, there you go. That looks exactly the same. I'm sweaty, but it looks the same. Do you not see it?
Maybe your sister's.
Maybe I'm my sister's a leaf.
Amazing. Next we have a leaf.
I'm so glad this took an hour to set up. Did I pick really boring things?
Yeah.
We should get some like dirt.
You just look at yourself. You're covered in it. That's a great leaf. Never seen anything like it. And here we have a leaf.
A bit.
Ow, that leaf hurts. This is an aggressive
That looks
leaf.
different. That's like a cactus.
I don't like this leaf because it hurt me. Okay, next we have this giant acorn. Wow, incredible. It looks just like your freckles. Don't do that.
You do have a knife.
I don't.
I've got a nail file.
It's not a knife.
Can I use it? When you open a watermelon, it's the same thing. Watermelon. That would look interesting. Can I cut this open, please? Please.
No, the thing is,
Sure you do.
put my throat somewhere.
There is.
Please, you're gonna make a mess. This
Well.
is how we get ants.
You know.
Don't worry.
Oh, juice just came out.
Ew.
Hit me in the foot. Jeez. I need the nail thing, please.
It's not gonna work out.
Sure it
It's
is.
not that sharp.
You opened a watermelon with it.
It's easy. Alright, next item. Here we have a flower.
Okay.
It looks like hairy.
Focus in on the inside bit. Dug down the hole.
That looks like an ear.
It does a little bit.
It's got like earwax in it.
Can we do an ear for comparison? With my ear.
Ew, actually it doesn't look like an ear. Your ears are gross.
Wait, where's my ear? Where's my hole?
Ew!
That's gross.
Oh. Yes. This is the flower. We have a stick.
You just say it like that.
Is it the stick?
Nope.
What is that?
It's my leg.
It's a greasy looking stick.
Yeah, it's kind of suspicious. What's this stick been doing?
Maybe it's a dinosaur bone.
Dinosaurs didn't actually exist.
Yes, they did.
Nope. There's no history of dinosaurs.
Recording.
I was just telling you,
So does that mean
dinosaurs didn't exist.
the Land Before Time wasn't on a true story?
But dragons existed. I think that's more exciting. Well, think about
I
it.
don't believe in dragons.
China, they celebrate dragons. Why would they celebrate? They're ancient. Why would they celebrate them instead of dinosaurs?
I celebrate dinosaurs. Because they're
Like
real.
the whole myth of a meteor hitting Earth and resetting everything, that just exists to scare us all into thinking that it could happen, which it never can.
I don't think that happened.
What do you think happened? And how did all the dinosaurs get wiped out?
They died.
They just all died? They just forgot how to have sex?
Maybe they got cholera.
Across the entire Earth?
Yeah.
Nah, dude. Dinosaurs never existed.
Next.
Dragons did. This is the whole reason I wanted to make this video.
You
And if the
should
video's
show
short,
them
it's
that.
because of this little guy.
This little guy.
It's a
This
dead
is my
cockroach.
friend. My only friend.
Oh, you see that? You see that?
Maggots.
Little Maggie boys.
Where'd it go?
Do you think it's lagging on the screen too? Probably right. We gotta stop for a second. Technical difficulties, wait a minute!
Oh, there's a little bug on the bug.
See, that's a bug.
Bugs on bugs.
Why do they have spiky legs? What purpose?
To keep the bugs away from the bug.
A cockroach can live for a week without its head. How come this one died? It's got a head.
I can live for a week without my head.
A 1-day-old baby cockroach, which is the size of a speck of dust, can run almost as fast as its parents.
Yeah, me too.
I don't believe that. How does something be born as a speck of dust and start running?
That's
Like,
what
wouldn't a
I
speck of
do.
dust get in his way and he wouldn't be able to run over it?
Have you ever tried it?
Being a speck of dust? Or
Yeah.
running?
Both.
Have you tried running?
So are you calling me fat?
No. I'm done with it. I'm done.
Done. And cut.
What up, dudes? It's weird being alone now. Clara's gone. I just edited my Asia video from before, I think. My 4th vlog. And I've only been here for 4 weeks. So I'm doing like a vlog a week, which isn't too bad. I'd like to do more, but it's mostly just like roundup videos of what I did that week. I've had some really weird stomach problems this morning. I think it's because I'm overeating cereal, maybe? I don't know. I keep trying to understand myself, but no idea what's going on, really. New day, new challenges. I'm about to rent a scooter so I can get out of here. Last time I came out here, I saw a massive snake go across the path. So I need to be aware that snakes exist and they're out here somewhere. They're quite rare, but I just need to be aware that they're like a thing. They're closed. I found a little place to swim right here. So I just got down in the river. I came down here. There's a path up there. People pass by. And I was just down here, minding my own business, enjoying myself down there. And this girl came down to join me. She was about my age. And she just smiled at me, said, like, how's the temperature? Washed herself and then just sat on this rock and meditated for a while. And I thought it was so cool. I didn't have to do anything. Like, I was just being myself and washing in a river. And then someone my age was attracted to that and came all the way down here and joined me and sat with me. And I just think that's so cool. Like, I always try so hard to attract the right people, and I don't need to. Like, just all I gotta do is be me, and people will just be attracted to that. Like, the right people. And like, I wasn't doing anything. I just think it's really cool. Alright, it's the next day. Yesterday, the scooter place was shut, so I couldn't get a scooter. Today, they should be open. I'm gonna go back now and check. But I realized that I left my bank card somewhere. I think it's in an ATM, because I tried like 3 or 4 different ATMs to get cash out, and the last one had it. And I know where that is. So I'm gonna go back there, call them, and be like, hey, I left my card in the machine. Hopefully. Otherwise it's falling out somewhere and I'm screwed. So, a little update. I went to 3 different bike places and they were all sold out. And then I went to a more obscure bike place, which was just like someone's house. And he had a bike, but he's charging me twice as much. I gave someone a ride from Germany, she was cool. And now I'm here, not very far away from where I live, just kind of exploring. This has been my first chance to have a bike. I didn't have one for the first month. Found this little path and there's some people in the park over there. Very nice. Don't know where it leads. It's like 2 or 3 in the afternoon. Took me a long time to like figure everything out. Oh yeah, my bank card, the ATM or the bank where I used it last night, they're refusing to give it back. They're saying because I put it in the machine, I didn't take it out myself, they have to destroy it for whatever reason. So instead of sitting there and arguing with them, I was like, okay, fine, I just accept defeat. Goodbye bank card. Luckily I have enough money on me for the bike and for food for the next couple of days, but my bank, they have a branch in Denpasar, which is about an hour away. What I'm gonna have to do tomorrow is like just bike down there and hope that they can rescue me. I'm sure this happens to a lot of people all the time, so yeah, that's what I gotta do. Whenever I come into nature like this, you have to keep moving. If you stop, you get bitten by everything. For some reason they don't bite you when you move. That's what I'm doing. Just going for a little stroll. There's a bunch of kids back there that look kind of confused. I don't care what people think of me, but I do wonder, what do people think of me? Like, I guess I do look a bit different. I don't really dress that different. I dress pretty normal. But I think it's just the general look. That's what kind of throws people off. Or confuses people. I would love to have something to flow down here with. It'd be so nice. That was loud. A bunch of the kids back there, I couldn't tell what they were saying. One of them asked me if I wanted to toke on his cigarette. He was like 10 years old. And then the other one was like telling me to jump in the water. Alright, I was up until like 4 yesterday working on my video. Because of that I woke up pretty late. It's now 12:46 and I want to go to a waterfall which is about 2 hours away. Probably going to take me longer than that to get there, but I've been trying to go there all month and I think today's the day. Alright, so this is my destination. It's about an hour 49 away, 61 kilometers. It's on the other side of the island. I've never been to the north of the island before, so yeah, I'm excited. Seriously, every stick you gotta be careful of because it could be a lizard or a snake. The one snake that I did see was a nice white color. I found a true sanctuary here. Like, these trees haven't been touched, thankfully. It's only a small patch of jungle, but these trees haven't been touched. Like, these are really old. There needs to be more of this. You know, like they've got a beautiful temple. Monkeys are allowed to roam free. Even though I'm in the middle of it, I can still hear the road. Like, there isn't enough. Like, why has all this been destroyed? A lot of the countries I go to, this is just what happens. They just destroy everything. I never mean to make my vlogs negative in any way. I just like to kind of show you guys the reality of the world and not sugarcoat it. The reality is, there's only small areas like this left. Like, they're destroying everything. So I took my bag off, left it at reception because for some reason the monkeys were getting like aggressive behind me. I keep like eyeing them and they'd get like aggressive and like sneak up behind me, so I was worried they were just gonna rip my bag open and try and nick stuff. Like, there's no food in it, but you know, they could steal my camera equipment. I don't really want that. So I was just sitting here trying to get some monkeys comfortable enough to come hang out with me. And then a mother came by just like shouting. Whenever that happens, it alerts like all the other monkeys, especially this big fella, of like aggression or some sort of fights going down. It's kind of alerted everybody now, and now they're all gonna go. It can't be that serious though, because everyone's kind of like slowly coming out of the trees. But yeah, like 100 monkeys just came to that one call by the mother. Super neat. What we could do is investigate though. But yeah, I don't know what the deal with this barbed wire is. Just to keep the humans out of the forest. Just seems kind of dangerous for the monkeys, because they're all like climbing over it and stuff. What's going down then? It doesn't seem to be anything serious. I don't know. Oh yeah, I need to mention cost of things when I'm doing stuff out here. The cost to get in here was 15,000 IDR, which is about $1.05-ish, which is like nothing. And that cost goes towards paying all the guys who kind of supervise and make sure the monkeys aren't killing anybody. Because there isn't really any maintenance cost. There's nothing, they haven't built anything interesting in here. I know I'm supposed to be at a waterfall today. I get distracted easily when I see neat stuff. I'm also not on the road that I'm meant to be on, but I can cut to the correct road. I'm not too worried. I mean, I don't mind riding back in the dark. Kind of accepted that fate anyway. But yeah, if I'm in a monkey forest, I mean, I can't leave without actually interacting with a monkey, so I'm gonna do that. I need to get my confidence up with monkeys because they're everywhere, you know, they're all over the world, and some of them are easier to interact with than others. I shouldn't be afraid of them because they can see the fear. I just don't have anything to like tempt them with. Like, I haven't got any food. I just have to kind of sit there and hope that one of them gets interested in my dreads. So I did it, totally on accident. I was just observing a little baby monkey. Got a little video for my Instagram story. And then I wasn't filming, but this monkey just came up behind me and just climbed up on top of me. So I was like, alright, this is fun. And then one of the guys offered to take some pictures. The pictures are awful, but I'll throw some up here. Yeah, I did it. Well, I didn't have to do anything this time, it just kind of happened. The cool thing about monkeys is that you don't need to offer them food for them to hang out with you, because like, they're just living free lives, right? They don't have anything going on. They eat, they poop, they sleep, they fight. It's about it. So if you're a human, and you aren't doing anything either, and you're in the same place together, then the interaction just kind of happens, because why wouldn't it? If you're approachable, and you're not aggressive or scared or anything, then these monkeys will just come and say hi. Very pleasant. This is a very small monkey garden, like compared to the other one in Ubud. This is about maybe 45 minutes to an hour away from the one in Ubud. I didn't know this place existed. I just saw the forest and thought, I gotta come check this out. So I pulled over, and now I'm going back on my bike, and we've got about another hour. Well, that was lovely. Now I'm kind of just thinking, like, what do I do next? Like, what do I do next? The water was warm, by the way. There's another waterfall down there, but they're gonna try and charge me for that one as well. It's so ridiculous. All they've done is plant concrete all over here. It does not justify charging people to come to a waterfall. I hate concrete. I wish they hadn't done this. Like, I get that concrete makes things a bit more accessible for, like, you know, like regular people who don't leave their house very often, but it kind of ruins it. Anyway, why do I complain so much, dude? I'm having a great time. Today's been nice. Now I gotta drive 2 hours back home. I can't believe I found the wrong waterfall. I don't even know where the right waterfall was. The drive here was really nice. If the sun was out, I would drive to the very north of the island and go for a swim in the ocean. The sun isn't out. The sun's gonna be gone in an hour. I think it's probably best that I just start driving back home now, because I'm gonna get distracted by stuff. I already know it. It's really difficult to drive at night. Really difficult, because you have to watch out for dogs, humans, holes in the road, and all we see is lights. So my goal for today was to show you guys a, like, unmarked spot. A spot where people don't go. And I kind of failed on that one. I think what I need to do is leave really early in the morning, drive in a random direction, and then try and find something, which is what I would usually do. Because that way I find something that no one else knows about. And I'd rather be sharing that kind of stuff than stuff that has already been shared on YouTube. Like, there's plenty of travel vlogs that show all this basic stuff. And the basic stuff is still great, but I want to find stuff that doesn't cost any money. Quiet little spots that no one knows about. So while I'm still here in Indonesia, because I don't even know what I'm doing right now in my life, all I have to do is kind of survive till the end of the month, and then I'll get paid and I'll have a bit more freedom then to do what I want. I don't really have a plan until then. I just want to make a bunch of videos. I wanted to do like a whole series where I just kind of go out in a random direction, find something and share it. So something cool, like a waterfall that no one goes to, or like, I don't know, something cool. I think my highlight from today was meeting that guy with the snakes. The guy who had the snakes rescues them, rehabilitates them, and then releases them into the wild. And he said that snakes should not be pets, they should always be in the wild. Those green snakes are beautiful. Finally made it back. Now I'm gonna edit for a little bit and start again tomorrow. It's a super windy day. I'm down here at the beach because I haven't really spent much time in the ocean since I've been here. I washed my dreads yesterday, and now I'm about to go in the ocean. So I'm probably gonna have to wash them again. I wasn't planning on getting my hair wet, but then this massive wave just wiped me out. And now my hair's wet, and I lost my hair tie, which I'm kind of sad about. I'm at the beach again. Didn't know what to do today. I was meant to meet up with this guy, this local, who was going to show me some of the abandoned areas, but he's not responding anymore. So I ate some food, I got some cash out of my bank without a bank card, and I also got a new SIM. The sun was out. It was a really beautiful day, but the sun's gone now, which means it's time for me to leave, because I got some editing to do before midnight. Oh, it's New Year's Eve, by the way, so I'm guessing something's going to be going down tonight. I don't know. I'll have a look around, see what I can find. I don't know what to do today. I had a nice little swim. Now I don't know what to do. I should go back home and edit, but then I'm going to come out again at midnight. I don't share this very often, but I play Pokemon Go every day with this little thing. Today, this little thing caught me a shiny Cubone while I was driving, and I hatched a shiny Magby. Pretty stoked about both of those. I haven't had much shiny luck for the past few weeks, and then 2 in one day. Nuts. I've been thinking a lot this week about like what I want to do in life, kinda. So I've been thinking about what I want to do with like my life. I don't know what it is. I think I'm just done with traveling. Like, I've had a lot of fun with it. I didn't want to treat this trip like a travel trip. Like, I wanted to just come out here and live and work and try and feel slightly normal. But I'm kind of done with it. Like, the few people that I traveled with this year didn't go too well, and that just kind of happens. If you haven't lived with a person for a long time before you travel with them, it usually goes bad, because you don't know what it's like to live with that person. And just like traveling stresses people out, and it brings out like the worst in people sometimes. So yeah, I'm just kind of over it all. I'm happy to be here, away from the cold of the UK, but I don't know where I'm going to go for the next like 5 months while winter's still happening. I'm happy to go back to the UK when it's warm, but I just don't want to have to go back anytime soon. But I also want to pursue something different. Like, travel vlogging is impossibly hard if you don't have sponsors. All the travel vloggers you see, they're sponsored by like tourist boards, travel companies, all sorts of stuff. That's how they fund it. I'm not going to get any of that because of the nature of my character and how controversial I am online. Brands don't like that kind of stuff. So being a travel vlogger, pursuing that, it's not going to work. And I don't enjoy it that much on my own. Like, I like to be able to film other people doing stuff and like doing activities with other people. It just looks so lonely on my own. The main channel was meant to be a psychedelic channel, and I can't even pursue that right now because if I did psychedelics here, they'd kill me. Like, it's the death penalty if you get caught with drugs. I can't even do that here. And right now, all I want to do is that. I want to continue pursuing my main channel. Something else I really want to do is become a Twitch streamer. Like, streaming a video game that I really enjoy, Fortnite. I really enjoy it. And I can't play it out here. And I know if I streamed it, I'd probably be a lot of fun to watch. Because gaming brings out like this really silly side of me. And I think it'd be just fun. Like, I don't enjoy streaming unless I'm playing a game. Then I'd probably enjoy it. But I don't know, I haven't tried it. I would like to try it. Again, if I want to do that, I'm going to have to go somewhere that has fast internet and cheap rent, because it's going to be difficult to begin with. So that's just kind of what I've been thinking about this week. I mean, I've been thinking about it for a long time, but that's what's on my mind right now. It's coming into a new year. I feel like my channel is not going to grow if I stay here on my own. But the rent here is really cheap, so I don't know what to do. If you want to see a better video, click on Steffi's channel, which is linked on the screen, and then watch that one.